Okay. Hey, Mamaritas.
Hi.
Hi.
Was I totally ready? Not really. But you know
Okay.
what? I was
Okay.
fake ready. But
That's that's
but you know what?
fine.
You don't have to edit any of that out because this is just who we are. We're just
Yes. You
we're
know
just a
what?
hot mess.
I think that's what's wonderful about our little podcast. It's real.
We're just who we are.
We are who we are. We
Yes.
can't help it.
And you know what?
And we're not going to apologize for it.
No.
And you know what? A lot of people love us for it. So
At least
I love
at
us for
least 7 people.
it. Yes.
I feel like it goes down
Maybe
every time.
none.
Every time I say it. I feel like it gets less and less every time.
Let's stop talking about it. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so how was your week? Weekly check in.
Okay,
We didn't
well,
have one last week because you were on your deathbed this
okay.
time.
So first of all, you started on your deathbed, and
Yes.
then I ended up on my deathbed right after you. That just rolled into past podcast day.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm alive. I'm still alive. That's
And
that's
I'm
the best I
thankful for
have.
that. Yeah. It was a tough week. I think it was the bar crawl. We're blaming it on the bar crawl. We did our first bar crawl for St. Patty's Day,
Also,
and then we went down.
I don't know that I
It
would do
was
it
over.
again.
It
Here's
wasn't
here's
the
my thing.
most fun.
Here's my thing. If I did it again,
Hmm.
here's my takeaway from it. I would want to do it with more people.
A bigger
I
group.
would want a group of people
Hmm.
because I think that would be fun if we had a group. But it was
Yes.
just, I mean, I talked to somebody that was there and went through the whole thing, and she was basically like, it's just the same people at
Yeah.
different bars. Like,
Yeah. And there were like no games, no like just fun things going on at each stop.
right.
It was just,
I thought that's
get
what
some
was,
drinks and move
I
on.
thought that's what was going to happen. I thought there were going to be games or something.
But I will say, because usually I don't mind when it's just the two of us going out. We
Right.
have a good time.
Yeah.
But the group thing in this certain situation, I understand because I feel like if you're with a group, you don't get, you know, strangers that latch onto you like we did.
Okay. Well,
A little straggler just comes along, be like, "Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit here and take a little break." And then all of a sudden,
like, I'm not going to eavesdrop.
you have a follower and a bestie, but
Yeah. Okay.
it's just it was weird.
So we have to break it down.
It was weird.
We have to break it
You
down.
break it
We have
down.
to break it down for our listeners. Okay. We
Just
have to, they have to enjoy this ride with us.
yeah.
So Tanya and I are talking. Okay. We sit down. Now, again, it would have been fun if there had been a group because we were just sitting there talking like we would at any
Anywhere.
restaurant, anywhere.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I
Nothing
have a
special.
beer, you have a whatever, and we're just like hanging out. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting. We're just sitting there. We're talking, right? Up comes this girl who says, "Hey, is anyone sitting here?" And we say, "No, it's fine. You can sit there." "Oh, I promise not to eavesdrop." No, I mean, we're not talking about anything that
Okay.
you can't eavesdrop on, but whatever.
Whatever.
We don't know you. You don't know us. Even if
We're
we're
good.
gossiping, you don't know anybody we're talking about. So
Yeah.
whatever. So then this this guy comes up and he's talking, to the people that were over there,
Mhm.
and he said something about his name being Josh. Okay, well, his name was on his flask, and so she and I kind of giggled, and we were like, "Oh, who would have thought his name was Josh?" I mean, he introduced himself. He was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm Josh," and we were like, oh,
Little funny.
"Josh?
No
Who
way.
would have thunk that your name was Josh because it's on your flask?" But whatever. So that, I guess, was the invitation to let's be
Join us.
friends. So we're all talking, and we're striking up conversations about the bars and work and this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. And she's a sweet girl. She's sweet, just chit
Perfectly
chatting.
sweet.
Now, I was not looking to make a friend on that day.
No.
And so then you say, I'm looking ahead to see where the food is because I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm
Yeah.
getting hungry again. And I'm
Um,
like, oh, yeah, okay.
we're about to move on.
Yeah, we're about to move to the next
We, as
bar.
in me and Tasha.
Tanya and I are moving to the next bar. And so she's like, oh, well, so where are we going to go eat? I'm sorry, come again? Where, huh? And
What?
so I think we kind of like eyed each other like, what's happening? And so
Mhm.
she says, oh, well, Penny Bar is the next bar that we're going to. So we can head over to Penny Bar. And then after that, maybe we can go to Back Nine and get some food. When did this become a we situation?
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden she's like, we could go, we could go. I'm like, what is
What?
happening? So we we were like, okay, we're just going along with it at this point. We're like,
Mhm.
oh,
Okay.
sure, okay, because we know that we're going to the same bar as her, so why not just tag along, walk together? So off we go.
Yeah.
We go to Penny Bar. Get to Penny Bar. She says, "Oh, do you guys want anything? I'm I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna get another drink and then we can have a couple of drinks here and then we can head over to get some food." And we're like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
We're good.
So she goes to the bathroom, and you look at me and you're like, what is that? What? And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I don't know who she is. We still had
Yeah.
not introduced ourselves. It still wasn't a,
I
hey, I'm
I
Tasha.
don't think we ever caught her name.
I think I called her name just in a conversation where
I
she
don't
said
remember her.
someone said her name, and I was, but I guess that
Yeah.
was her name. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not confident in that to
Mhm.
say that that's actually her name, but
Yeah.
we never had an introduction, and then but all of a sudden we're going to have dinner together, and
Yeah.
so you and I are like,
Well,
what do we do?
usually in situations like this, again, there's no introduction. If you want to hang out, you introduce yourself and then you're like, "Hey, we were thinking about going to do this. Do you want to come with us?"
Right,
That typically goes down, but that was not this situation. It was
right.
very weird. And
Well, I mean, obviously
we
she
were
didn't.
already kind of over it by the time we got to Moe's too.
Yeah, like we were there for 3 minutes and we were like,
Uh-uh.
what is happening? Like, what is
Yeah.
this? And so um we were looking at some of the people dressed up, and some of the people dressed up were, it was
Oh,
fun,
it was fun.
whatever. But so our friend goes to the bathroom and we're like, what are we doing? Like,
Do we
do we
Irish exit in honor of St. Patty's
I mean,
Day?
and in fact, Irish exit it was, because I was
Yes.
like, okay, she comes out of the bathroom and she's at the bar and she's talking to some man, some older gentleman. And I was like, this is our time. We have to get
Mhm.
out.
Mhm.
And at that time, we split and we were like, let's go to Funky's and get some pizza. Funky's was packed. And we were like, absolutely
Absolutely
not.
not.
I am not feeling this. So we dipped out of the
The
pub
bar
crawl
crawl.
and we went and got margaritas.
Yep. Who would
We
have thought?
actually got a pitcher of
We
margaritas.
just went off the whole crawl and we're like, we're going to go here.
And I was like,
We
you know
won't
what?
be found by anybody that was at the crawl because
No,
it was not on any of the stops.
no.
And it was not packed. And I mean, it had margaritas.
It was nice and relaxing, and we did not have anyone there trying to talk to us.
Nope. Nope.
So, you know, but then afterwards, because, you had started getting a headache.
Yes. I started getting a headache, and my tummy was feeling a little off.
Okay. And then,
It was a little.
so then that was on Saturday. Well, then Sunday, you text me and were like, you said, oh, I'm starting to run fever, I think. And I was like, oh, that's not
Yup.
good. Okay. So you were achy and icky and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then entered my sickness. And I was like, oh, I feel horrible. Like, I had so much pressure in my head and my ears hurt and then I ended up with a migraine, 2
Mm.
migraines. It was horrible. So
Yours was much worse than mine. You had other symptoms, you had the migraine. Mine was just fever and body aches.
yeah,
And it kind of reached a high point like Monday night, and then a little bit Tuesday. And then after that, as far as the fever goes, I was good. But
yeah,
it took me quite a few days to feel normal.
yeah.
Like I just didn't feel good. Something felt off. But yours
Well,
was way worse. I was worried about you. I was
uh,
like, you need to go to the doctor. Have you checked your blood pressure?
like
Because what's going on?
Monday, it was so bad on Monday. Literally went into the bathroom at work, laid on the
Yep.
floor
You sent me a picture.
with a wet paper towel on my
Mm-hmm.
face, and I said, "This is it. I'm having a stroke. Like, I'm actually having a stroke right now, I
mm-hmm.
think."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Okay, my blood pressure has to be like." I felt like my blood pressure was sky high.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was a little high, but it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when I tell you my entire body hurt,
Oh,
my entire body
yeah.
hurt. But then my head hurt so bad. On Wednesday, I think I ended up sleeping in the floor next to my trash can in the bathroom because I was like,
Is that
I'm
where you were? You sent me a picture Wednesday because to update me because you were like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to podcast. I couldn't tell where you were because it was so dark. Had the mask.
I think
You looked like you had died.
I was like,
But I
you know
couldn't tell
what?
where you were, but you were gone.
I was like, I'm gonna blow. Is what's gonna happen. Like I'm about to just blow chunks. I couldn't move. I couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. I felt terrible. I felt
Yeah.
terrible.
I even took a COVID and a flu test and negative.
Yeah.
Nothing. But again, I just, other than the extreme body aches and the fever, I didn't have anything else going on. I'm shocked it didn't trigger a migraine. Usually, when I get sick like that, I end up having a migraine at some
Yeah.
point,
Well,
but
I,
I at
I
least
kind of
avoided that.
kind of feel like this
I was worried
podcast.
about you.
Oh, I was worried about me too. I thought I was dying. I feel like this podcast is turning into a what ailment do we have this week?
Yeah,
Because I feel like it's been a every other week
it
thing.
really has, and for a while, I feel like it was just me. I was
You
riding this one. It was,
you were
but
having a
now
time.
we're just kind of taking turns.
Yeah.
Like because I hadn't, like I said, I hadn't completely bounced back by time to record the podcast. But I mean, I could have done it, but no, no, and even the next day, like,
No, there
did
was
we record today?
no
Absolutely not.
there was no way. There was no way I would have been laid here dead. Just dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody wanted to see me. Nobody wanted to see my face on a podcast because I was
I mean,
on death's
I
door.
felt bad for my coworkers last week because the first couple of days back in the office, because I did work remotely while I was home running fever, but once I went back to the office, it was like no makeup week. Kept my office door shut. Like nobody needed to see me. I was
I was
still
so
so
sick,
tired.
I could not even scroll on TikTok. Listen,
Yeah,
that is
that's bad.
extreme. I was
That's
so
bad.
sick that I could not even. I opened it because I was like, I'm just laying here.
Mm-hmm.
I scrolled a couple of times and I was like, no,
Yeah.
put it down. I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, I had to put it down. I think the fever kind of in my vision. I'd go to look at my phone. I just couldn't like focus. It's like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm good.
put it away.
I'm
It
good.
it was like I picked it up to look at some TikToks and I was like, why is this hurting my body? Why is this like I feel so bad.
Oh, well, we've recovered.
Yes.
We'll you know, hopefully we can go a solid month without any ailments or
Yes.
anything coming up.
I'm back on my vitamin C grind,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I gotta stay
And you know
well.
what? You know what lifted my spirits this week?
What?
Putting in PTO for our girls' trip.
That's right. I'm so
Yes,
excited.
I'm excited.
I am so excited.
I don't remember the last time I had a girls' trip.
Well,
I don't remember the last time I've been to the beach. It's been quite a while. And when you texted me the other day, I'm like, look, we just have to do this. And we decided on a date. And then I went into the office the next day and I said, PTO approved.
I will
Done.
quote myself. I said, we going to the beach. I don't care if I have to hoe myself up and down Jackson Avenue. We going.
We're going to the beach.
I told her, I don't care. I don't care. We're going.
We scheduled it far enough out that there's no reason we'll make it work.
Yeah.
A firm is still a thing.
It is.
Yeah, we'll make it work because I need the break. I need the break from just life. I need the break from Oxford.
I will turn tricks if I have to. I am not opposed to it. I need you to know right now, I am not opposed to turning tricks on the side of the road and getting our beach money.
And just so we can have a date on the beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you were like, do you want to take a half a day? Or no, ma'am, we're taking a whole day.
Yep.
Listen, we are taking a whole day. We're going to leave early enough to where we can spend Friday and Saturday on the beach.
Yep. I'm down.
Don't ask me nothing.
Look,
don't nobody text me, email me, nothing.
I do not mind getting up early if it's to leave town
a vacation. I will strike out at midnight if we must.
Yes, ma'am.
Because when it comes to traveling, I want to get there as early as possible so I can spend as much time doing what I want to do.
I'm glad to depart home as early as I have to. Now, coming back's a different story. We can put that off as late in the day as we want to.
Correct.
But leaving, shoot. Just as long as I got a coffee, I'm fine. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. That lifted my spirits. I got so excited when I got the message from my supervisors, like PTO approved.
Yes. You tell her.
You better be. I'm giving you plenty of notice.
As they say, no ma'am, that just means prepare the others because I won't be here. That is what PTO means.
You know what? I wasn't going to say it.
Now, I don't care. You can say denied. No.
We're going to discuss this now.
Because PTO just means that you need to prepare yourself and everyone else that I will be at the beach.
I've already started preparing everybody. So come June, don't have any excuse. I'm gone. I'm leaving my work laptop in Oxford.
Oh.
I'm gone.
Yeah, don't ask me for
nothing.
Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't look at me. Don't ask me for nothing.
Don't need me for anything.
Nothing. Because I ain't available. I'm at the beach. Anyway, well, that's my life. That's my life.
That's our kind of catch up. Yeah, I don't really have too much to catch up on. My oldest, the grandbaby, they're moving this weekend.
That's right.
Just a couple of days away. I've cried about it a little bit. I will continue to cry about it some more. So, but I'll make it through. I'm looking forward to the positives.
Yeah.
My time, my space.
Yes. That's how you have to look. Yeah, that's how you have to look at it.
I'm looking forward to it. But I have had 2 wonderful years spending lots of quality time with my grandson. So that is what I'm going to miss. I'm not going to miss the big kids. They can go away. I'm going to miss the grandbaby because he's just an angel. So, but anyway.
Yeah.
I'll miss the grandbaby.
Right. Yeah.
So,
but
but I'll adjust.
Yeah. And I mean, they're not going that far. It's a ways.
I'm not going to be seeing them every week.
Also, I'll have to tell you something after we get done with this.
No. I'm kind of scared that we can't discuss it on the podcast.
No, I'm sorry.
We don't have secrets here.
Like, I'm like,
Okay.
we need to talk.
Oh, okay.
No. Anyway,
Just
okay.
know that I cry very easily right now, so just be careful.
I won't make you cry.
Okay. I know
promise.
you won't make me cry. And
Okay. So one of the things that I put down in my notes, because
Mhm.
I'm old and I have to make notes
you know,
so I can remind myself what I want to talk about. Bridgerton.
mhm.
Did you see they announced season 5?
No.
It's Francesca and Michaela. Okay. Now, no,
Oh.
hear me out.
Okay.
Everyone, first of all, I have a lot to say about this, but people are stupid. People are just stupid. But I was hoping it was going to be Eloise
Yes.
because I love Eloise, and that's what everyone's saying.
I kind of
However,
assumed it was going to be Eloise.
hear me out.
Okay.
These people in this Bridgerton fan group are peeving me off, okay, because they're so stupid. I'm like, y'all don't have a brain cell.
All the
But
fan groups peeve me off, but
but
whatever.
they're like, Michaela, where's Michael? Michaela I'm blindsided because she's Michaela and not Michael, because in the book it was Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like,
But
Michaela was introduced at the end of season 3. So why are you blindsided?
yeah, how are you
We
blind?
already
How
knew.
have you not put this together?
But also, the amount of people who are forgetting that this is a fictional show is really starting to bug me, because I'm like, it is fictional.
I don't
Because
like those type of people.
people are honestly, like, my heart breaks for Francesca, because if she's going to be in a female relationship, she won't be able to have kids. She's fake. She's going to be okay because she's a fictional character.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to remember this, people.
We can
Fiction.
fictional character. And then someone said they were so disappointed and their heart was broken because Anthony and Kate were not at John's funeral. And I'm like, well, he's dead and fictional. He's a
Mm-hmm.
fictional dead man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know. I didn't see them at the funeral, but I wasn't there because it was on TV. But also, I'm assuming they just, they're traveling by horse and buggy. So I'm
Yeah.
just figuring maybe they couldn't get there
Couldn't make it in time.
because the people were bringing up, well, they were at Benedict's wedding, but they weren't at his funeral. And I was like, because weddings are planned,
Mm-hmm.
funerals typically are not.
Yeah. You're
Eh,
kind of giving a bit of short notice for those.
Nobody was like,
And in keeping with the period, they didn't have cars
right,
or planes back then. You're
right,
traveling by buggy
yeah.
and boats.
But also, they didn't have, like, they didn't, death wasn't handled the way it is now.
No.
So
And
when
by
people
the way,
died, they put them directly into the ground.
yes. And by the way, let's be thankful for that, because even though I do love to wear black, obviously that's the theme for the widow
Yeah,
for quite some time. And
yeah,
even in your house,
yeah.
your
They're
decor,
covering the windows
it's
and
just black.
yeah.
I don't
I
know
could
how
get
long
down
that's
with that.
supposed to last for, but I mean, I could handle it for a short time. But come on, like, open up my windows and let me look at my pictures.
I need some sun. Okay.
Like, but I think they're, and I really shouldn't say much because I would need to look back. But I think I've heard before, in that time period, the reason why they cover the pictures like
Mm-hmm.
that has something to do with the spirit or something. I don't know. There's some sort of
Maybe.
superstition,
Yeah.
something to that. I may research that later just out
Okay.
of curiosity.
Well,
but anyway.
so hear me out about Eloise, because I do feel like I wanted Eloise. I wanted
Yes.
her season to be, because she's my
Yes.
favorite. However,
Love Eloise.
I think it just doesn't make sense for it, the way, okay, so the way that it's been playing out. Francesca's love story has been a subplot in season 3 and 4.
Mhm.
So I feel like the way that they were building it up, it would not make sense if they made her romance a subplot again
Again.
and then try to have like
Mhm.
her own season.
Yeah, because all of the other ones leading up to this, Daphne, Anthony, Benedict, those were the plot of
Yes.
that season. Those were the main characters. But even though she's, been through her coming out and, marriage and everything else, it was still not
It
it
wasn't
wasn't the focal point
right.
of any of those
She
seasons.
has
So
not
she still needs that. Yeah.
she has not been the focal point of any of the
Yeah.
seasons. She's her relationship has just been a subplot in season 3 and season 4, and I kind of feel like, okay, so she got married and then he died, and then I feel like ultimately her love story is with Michaela,
Yeah.
Michael in the book, and so she has to have her own season. It
She
wouldn't make
does.
sense to do season 5 with Eloise while she's, another subplot building this
Mhm.
relationship with Michaela, and
Mhm.
then season 6 have her, by
Yeah.
that time they're already together, and
Yeah.
they don't need their own season. But also, I feel like it doesn't make sense. Sir Philip Crane is not even single yet, okay?
True.
Marina is still alive
Yeah.
that we know of. Um, so it doesn't make sense. Eloise is still in the spinster
Yeah.
mindset. But you can tell in season 4 she's kind of softening to the idea.
Yeah, at the very end, you could kind of see
You could
that.
see as she's, because she spent all this time with Hyacinth, and
Yeah.
she watched her sister go through the death of her
Mhm.
husband, and Hyacinth was like, I'm giving up on relationship. I don't want that,
Yeah.
because why do I want a husband if he's just going to die?
Yeah.
And you can see her
Yeah.
softening to it. So I feel like in season 5, I think, and I don't know, this is just my theory, that you'll see her continue to evolve,
Yeah.
and maybe it may jump back to Marina
Yeah.
and her and Philip Crane and
Because you
build
gotta,
that story.
she's also, her and Benedict had such a close relationship,
Right.
such a bond. So I feel like at the end, you could really see it, like just in her face, things clicking right at the end when she sees Benedict actually settling down,
Yeah.
like finding his love match.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I feel like that has to happen for her to get to that point
Right.
eventually. But again, she's stubborn, so she needs some more time.
Yeah.
She's not going to come around that quickly.
But I just think it doesn't make sense if she's so determined that she doesn't want a relationship, she's fine being a spinster, she's whatever, she's going to grow old and alone.
Mhm.
And then by the next season, she's married. I don't think that
Yeah.
organically makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just my thought.
It's true.
I've
And
put a
and
lot of thought into it.
I hadn't seen the announcement. Haven't been on social media much this past week.
Well, I was
I'm a
gonna,
little behind, but that can make, because I was thinking at the end of season 4, I'm like, okay, well, Eloise has to be next.
right. And I
But thinking
thought,
it through logically, it's like, well, no,
I thought
it's
when
not that
they
time.
when they had originally, before Benedict, I thought that they were saying that that Eloise was gonna be next, but
Hmm.
apparently not. But
Well, they still got to keep us hanging on, because that's kind of what I feel like everybody really wants to see.
yeah.
Eloise is like a favorite.
Well,
So,
also, people were talking about it's gonna be so awkward when it's Hyacinth's time, because we watched her grow up, and like,
mhm.
everyone has shown their bodies.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's going to be weird for Hyacinth to have her own love story, and you
Yeah.
see her, maybe you may not even see her nude. We don't know, but
Yeah.
they
We've
may
seen
do
all
it.
the other ones.
They may do it very tastefully, but also I think it's just as awkward to see Eloise.
Yeah. I think it would. it would be awkward for Eloise too.
Right.
That's going to be a very awkward moment when that happens. It's probably going to be hilarious.
Well, because everyone was talking about Hyacinth, and I was like, I mean, also, I feel uncomfortable watching Eloise get naked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that's just
Anyway,
my thought.
okay. Well, I'm excited. So that means if they've already kind of put this out there and everything, they're filming, they're getting ready. Maybe we won't have to wait as long for this
Maybe
next
not.
season like
Maybe
we
not.
have in the past.
I think I don't know. I think I heard at some point that it wasn't going to take as long, but
Who do you think Lady Whistledown is going to end up being?
I don't know.
I know.
I'm curious.
I mean, I have a couple of ideas, but I really just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
there's not one that just gonna, I want to really stand behind right now and be like, okay, that's my pick.
Yeah.
That's Lady Whistledown. I need to see more,
Me too.
but it's kind of fun. Like, I'm already thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been thinking about it, but I don't really know.
Mama Bridgerton's definitely on my list for that one.
Period.
Saying,
I love her.
oh no, I know. I hope she gets to have some more tea
Me
this
too.
season. She needs it. She deserves it.
Me too. I'm gonna get me a shirt that says "I'm the tea you're drinking." I'm the tea you're having.
Should we
Anyway.
have those made for the beach trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. That is such a good idea. We are making shirts.
we're gonna wear them on the podcast.
We are making shirts.
Done. Let us know if y'all
Done
want any.
and done.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so
Next up.
here's the thing. I was just going through the things that have been really popping up for me recently.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of things, but like the one thing I wanted, like something that's not like, there's a whole, I don't know if you've seen it, but Secret Lives and Mormon Wives stuff going on.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole anymore. I was tired of that. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to talk about that.
I'm tired of giving them attention.
I wanted something very lighthearted, upbeat, Afro Man.
Oh, Afro Man.
Have you
He won his court case.
Okay.
Yes, I did see it.
We have to talk about this because I'm sorry. This is the funniest thing.
It really is.
On my way over here, I had to listen to. Okay, so should I give a recap of what happened?
Give a quick recap. Some people may not know Afro Man.
Okay.
Shame on you
First
if you
of all,
don't.
you don't know who Afro Man is. You gotta look him up. Also,
immediately.
There was a time I saw Afro Man live. And I got an invitation to go back to the hotel room. I didn't do it, but I got the invitation. And you know what? That was fun. That was such a fun night. It was
fun. I saw him way back in the day, and then I think it was a couple of years ago or so. He played at the Lyric. He was in town, and I caught that show. It was great. It was right there in the front. It was amazing.
Yeah,
took me back.
Okay, so just a quick little recap. So Afro Man was huge back in the day because he got high. Because he got high. Because he got high. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, because I will bust out the whole song. So, in August of 2022, Adams County deputies raided Afro Man's home during a narcotics and kidnapping investigation, causing damage but ultimately filing no charges against him. Okay. So, what did Afro Man do? Afro Man did what Afro Man does, and he wrote some songs. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to say exactly, I'm going to slander them. I'm going to slander them. And I'm going to tell everybody what happened. And, he created some songs as his outlet from the raid, right? There were no charges.
No surprise there.
Okay. So then 7 deputies sued for emotional distress, invasion of privacy, and according to a report from NPR, defamation, arguing he used their likeness without permission to make money. Okay. Now, the problem with this is He didn't use their likeness
Nope.
to make money. He was basically singing about what happened.
Yeah.
He was using his freedom of speech. Okay.
Instead of giving an interview, he just wrote a song.
Okay. Now, Afro Man had but one witness. Okay. Afro Man had one witness. Who was the witness? The ex-wife of one of the deputies that was suing him. Okay.
Damn.
So, okay. So he made some songs. They were mad and they sued. So the jury found Afro Man not liable, making it a victory for the artist's use of satire and free speech. Okay.
Yep.
Well, so okay. Some of the songs that he made was Lemon Pound Cake. Will you help? I'm sorry, this one's funny. Will you help me repair my door? Randy Walters is a SOB. And why you treating me so bad? Okay. Now, listen. Okay. First of all, so it says, Afro Man's legal team argued the footage was public record and that he was simply documenting the incident to make fun of it. Okay. So he got found not guilty, whatever. he was good. All right. Now, so on my way over here, I decided I was gonna take a listen to Lemon Pound Cake because I was like, I haven't heard this. I didn't really know any of this was going on until
I had forgotten about it actually, that it was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't really know until I saw him in this, America head to toe suit,
That was
American.
pretty nice.
It was.
That was a nice suit.
He was fly. Okay, so I was
Get it,
looking
Afro Man?
at the Lemon Pound Cake lyrics, and when I tell you, I was listening to the song and I was like, "This is a bop," and I was like, "Okay." So this is just one of the little snippets that I took because I was like, this is so fun. It was very on brand with Because I Got High.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
Anyway, very soulful. So the lyrics go, he's an Adams County sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed, then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff want to put down his gun and cut him a slice. And I was like,
nice.
But when I tell you, because apparently there was some cake there and the cop kept looking at the cake or whatever. Anyway, you got to listen to it because
I gotta listen. I'm gonna listen to it after the podcast.
Actually, it's kind of a bop. I didn't listen to the other ones, but
nice.
Anyway. But then, so basically, he got the ex-wife of the deputy that was suing him to say that no, what was going on with him had nothing to do with them getting a divorce, like, because that guy was trying to make it seem like, oh, this was ruining his life and his wife left him over this, and she was like,
and the wife was probably like, I know, I left because of you.
Like, listen, no, yeah, you were the problem.
Let's talk about what you did.
Yeah.
Not Afro Man.
Anyway, so I have been enjoying watching this and listening to the stuff about it because it's basically like, okay, well, you said, in the song he says you knocked down his door. Okay, well, y'all raided his house and like
we already knew that.
He's just basically documenting what happened.
Yeah.
So
see, and I didn't read any of the articles. I didn't look into it too much, but I did see just, the highlights on my social media feed, Afro Man wins. And I'm like, yes, of course. I mean,
gosh.
Because I remember, when all that went down and everything else. And I do remember hearing about him being sued at the beginning and everything else. I was like, oh, whatever. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And you know what? He was fine.
I mean, if anything, like he's owed something.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Okay, so the next story that has been trending
Oh.
on my feed has been the cornhole champion. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Okay, so the cornhole champion,
I have so many questions.
a quadruple amputee,
Amputee.
is charged with first-degree murder for shooting a 27-year-old.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to know how how are you playing cornhole? Much less you're a cornhole champion.
No, listen, I have seen videos of him playing cornhole, and he uses his little nubbies.
He just uses nubbies and just
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
So how do you use a pew pew
So peep
to do
this.
this?
Peep this. Okay. Okay. The witnesses, identified in the charging documents as witness 1 and 2, told the police that Weber, who was the quadruple amputee,
Okay.
pulled out a firearm and shot Wells twice in the head during an argument. Okay. So he pulled it out. It's like, poo-poo. Okay.
Okay.
During an argument. Now, the two witnesses exited the vehicle and flagged down a police officer, the documents state, while Weber drove off with Wells still inside the car. So apparently,
even more questions.
Okay, so apparently he was driving. Now this is a news article. Okay, this is a news article that I was reading, and it said that he was driving the vehicle. Weber, the amputee, was driving the vehicle.
Okay.
And then he asked witness 1 and 2. He pulled over, asked them to remove the guy that he pew-pewed out of the car. They refused. Okay, so then he drove off with Wells inside the car. Blah blah blah. They found his body. They positively identified Weber as the shooter and Wells as the victim. Blah blah blah. This is what it said, and I swear to you, it says what we don't know. This is the news article. What we don't know. Police have not explained how Weber was able to drive a car or operate a firearm. Well, you know what? I can't explain it either, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, he has no hands.
Yeah.
Or feet.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many questions.
You kind of need these things.
I need someone
operate a pew pew and also operate a vehicle.
I need someone to just explain the logistics of it all.
Yeah.
Like how they're arguing. How did he say "fwa" and
pew pew?
Yeah, with like his no hands. Pew.
I mean, my first question when I saw the headlines, I was like, okay, how is this dude playing cornhole, let alone a champion? I got to see this. But also, it makes no sense. I need more information to come out very soon because this is going to end up keeping me up at night.
No, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. I mean, like when I saw him playing cornhole, like I saw a video and I was like, okay. I mean, I see people that do more with less, I guess, But I don't know how you fire a weapon very precisely.
Yeah. I mean,
with nubs.
And then drive off.
Yeah, and then speed away. Get him out of the car. And they're like, no. And he's like, get out. And he blazes away with his
so many questions.
No hands and no feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be following this one for a while. I'm gonna need information soon. More information. So many questions.
Yeah. Also, you down there, you need to listen to Lemon Pound Cake.
Yeah, you missed our bit on Afro Man.
You got to listen to it. It's a bop.
Mhm.
It is a bop.
Mhm. Mhm.
Afro Man. He got some soul.
Our distraction has just entered the room, so she's missed most of the podcast, and it is
For
her
the
last podcast.
last time. For the last
We'll make a
time.
little bit of extra time for you.
Just for you. You sure you don't want to come on up here?
We have popcorn.
Oh. Okay.
We should have mic'd her up for this at least
Well,
if she wasn't going to be on
we're not
camera.
trying to have a spicy podcast this time.
No, not a spicy podcast.
Listen, you don't know what these people like out here, okay?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
this is Social Media Manager's last podcast. But
Yes.
her husband will still be hanging around every now and again while he finishes clinicals. So he's already agreed to hop on this bed and join in on the podcast with us in
He is
your
gonna.
accent.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna. We're gonna win awards. He is so funny. We're gonna have such a fun time.
We're dragging her husband in on
We're
this
gonna
while
we're
she's
gonna
gone.
cut up.
Yeah, yeah.
You just wait.
We will have fun with that.
Just wait until we're rich and famous. Anyway, so before we go, let me tell you what I'm currently watching.
Okay.
That I have not made it that far into, but I'm currently watching Age of Attraction.
Just on
Anybody?
Netflix,
Anybody?
Hulu, what?
Netflix?
Not yet, but
Okay.
I will.
Well, it's a reality show.
Okay.
And it's basically people from 21 to 50 something
Okay.
are all there and they do this speed dating thing.
Oh,
But the thing is, nobody can tell their age. So
interesting.
it's hosted by, Nick Vile and his wife. But so
Hmm.
they're 18 years apart, apparently. He's 45, she's 27. The whole concept is nobody knows how old the other person is. They can't ask. They go on like a little speed dating thing. They're meeting
Mhm.
people. And then if they find a connection with someone, they take them into like this little private area or whatever. And then if they make a connection, they get to leave with that person, but they have to move in together
I don't know if I'd want to sign up for a show like that. I
and
don't know.
see if like their relationship works outside.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check that out while I'm also checking out. I did find a show on Netflix the other night. I only got to watch it for a few minutes. The Later Daters. Have
Mm,
you seen that?
I have.
The 50 plus singles
Yeah.
looking for love. And their kids are joining in on the fun
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got that on my list now. I watched about 5 minutes of it, kind of checked it out. I'm like, what is this? And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, add to list because I've just been really too busy to watch much of anything. So I'm gonna add Age of Attraction too.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It's interesting. There are some people where I'm like, now you knew that man was old.
Mhm.
Why are you in there acting like
But then other people like ourselves could fool somebody. You could definitely fool somebody. After I go to the hairdresser next week, I'll be able to fool
honey, the
somebody.
first hot flash I had, those people would be like, oh, no, no.
um,
This older man was talking to this young girl, and they were talking about, she asked him if he had to play a song on the piano, what would it be? If he had to
mhm.
sing, I can't remember what he said. It was some older song from like the 70s, maybe.
Okay.
And she goes, well, I know this is going to surprise you, but I really like Taylor Swift. No, duh, girl, you
Oh
look like
my
you're
gosh.
12, okay?
Please. Oh, I would have rolled my eyes so far in the back of my head. They
And
might have
he
gotten
said,
stuck.
oh, no, that's fine. I'm like, isn't though, sir?
Well, of course it would be fine. She's way, way younger. That would be a catch for him.
I know. And then there was this guy he was in his 40s. He was 44, actually. And I felt so bad for him because he was
Mm-hmm.
talking. I was like, okay, well, let's change the subject before I start crying, because he was talking about how he had never, like, he always wanted to be a dad, but
Oh.
it's never worked out to where he could.
Oh.
And I was like, your dad.
We need to get you on this show.
I don't want to be a mom. Although I could date some of these young some of them were. Some of the little young men were not for me.
Okay. I gotta check this out. I'm kind of interested.
Like this one guy was like, he said he knew, he saw, um, he saw like a reality star in, this is when he knew that he was into older women because he saw her with her fake blonde hair and her big boobs when he was 13. And he was like, oh, hello. I instantly got a Woody or so. I can't remember how he said it. And I was like, ew. Like, you're disgusting to me.
Ew. Go away.
He was young.
I mean, yeah. You can't expect much from them.
No.
20s? That young?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is probably what I'm going to end up with.
Not surprised. No, you won't. You won't. I mean, if you want to.
Not as like a serious relationship.
Just for funsies.
Just for funsies.
Uh-huh. She said, cut.
She said she got here just in time to say, cut it. Shut it down.
Okay. So we're going to settle in off camera to hear all of the joys of the end of her pregnancy right now because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
All the lovely Braxton Hicks, all the aches and pains.
And guess what? There's still light outside.
I know. It's wonderful.
Just like to point that out.
It's so much easier to record this time of year. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up.
Right. Well, we're going to cut it.
Okay. Hope everyone has a nice week.
Yes. Stay well.
Yes.
Take your vitamin C.
Yes. Cheers.